Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, would you want an artificial intelligence to do a medical diagnosis for you? And this is what we're talking about. This is absolutely fascinating, and I've got a lot of reporting here from the UK on this. Now, artificial intelligence is on par with human experts when it comes to making medical diagnosis, is what a new research study found, and I've got notes on this. Now, this research is from the UK's NHS, I believe that's National Health Service, is basically suggesting that AI is able to interpret medical images using deep learning algorithms at least on par with a human, like a trained human eye, a trained doctor for this. Now, basically, in the medical field, deep learning AI, which is basically just a sophisticated form of machine learning, would be trained in this manner. A series of labeled images would be fed into its algorithms that then pick out features within them and learn how to classify similar images. Now, this approach has shown some promise of diagnosis from diseases, looking at medical images everywhere from cancer to specific eye conditions, basically on par with a trained medical professional. Now, while the potential for artificial intelligence in healthcare obviously, is pretty exciting, a lot of advocates are saying this will ease the strain on resources, I'm sure in the UK and everywhere else. This will also free up time for doctor-patient interactions and even aid in the development of tailored training, as artificial intelligence may be able to, with a more keen eye, see something that a doctor would not be able to. However, and there's always a however, when we are talking about, let's say, what is many think is a controversial subject, experts warn, and I've got notes here, the latest findings are based on a small number of studies since the field is littered with poor quality research, which is why last month the government, that would be the United Kingdom, announced a 250 million euro funding, pounds, excuse me, 250 million pounds of funding for a new NHS artificial intelligence laboratory to basically help standardize this learning and actually get solid research results. Now, I think this technology is actually very promising in the sense that we have a lot of regions around the world where doctors are very hard to get to, or they are not necessarily in very deep supply. And so let's say we have an overrun hospital, with a lot of sick patients and not a few doctors. Maybe putting the patients through imaging scanners and then having the artificial intelligence go through this would be able to make quick diagnosis and triage things very accurately when a human would be completely overwhelmed doing this. I'm thinking possibly of areas like, West Africa, where we've had Ebola outbreaks. Maybe that is something an artificial intelligence could be helped to diagnose and quickly segregate, let's say, the healthy population from the Ebola population. And a lot of times what we may actually end up being able to do is, let's say, train somebody in the skill of surgery without actually being a surgeon. In other words, how to make incisions, how to do these things as an artificial intelligence or a doctor monitors remotely. We've actually seen the first successful surgery over a 5G network, that is the new cellular network coming out of China just a few months ago. So I think this is very interesting, and it's perhaps in its infancy, but as AI continues to improve itself, and that is literally the mission of AI, basically, is to improve itself as it continues to learn, we may see automated technology and artificial intelligence in the diagnosis that we have, from everything to the common cold all the way up to something absolutely horrible. So again, that is the question that I have for you today. Would you, not even necessarily today, maybe at some point in the future when they've honed this technology, be comfortable with an artificial intelligence basically diagnosing you and making a medical decision on your behalf with no human involvement? So take that for what it's worth, but that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.